Okay, we got the best start. Black Lotus. Starting with Black Lotus, in the pack we have Force of Will, Mana Leak, Thoughtseize, Coercive Portal, but this is... I don't think it's the best card you can start with. I think Sol Ring is actually better than Black Lotus, but again, Black Lotus is way more fun because you can do cool stuff with Storm, like Black Lotus Yawgmoth's Will is really good, whereas Sol Ring is just like, it's consistent mana over time. You can play turn 1 Sol Ring, and then just start playing 4 and 5 drops, which is ridiculous. Whereas Black Lotus just gives you like one turn of burst. What do we want to do with this? So I think the best application of Black Lotus is Storm. Like Black Lotus has such a good interaction with Yawgmoth's Will. You can just make ridiculous amounts of mana. So that's my number 1. Number 2 is aggro. And then the bottom of the tier list is control. You don't want to be playing Black Lotus control because it's bad. It's the worst use of Black Lotus because you're trying to turbo things out. If you're using Black Lotus to cast like Cryptic Command, you're actually like down a card from what you would be, so it's not even great. I could just take Preordain as a speculation. I could take Fiery Confluence. I think Remand is good, but again, I don't want to be like a Remand deck. I'm just gonna take Preordain. Exactly the card I mentioned, Cryptic Command. It still might be worth taking, but we'll see what we can find. Grave Titan. So another thing you can do with Lotus is just like turn 3 Grave Titan, hope to win the game that way. Is not terrible. What do I want to do? Could take Simic Signet. I also really like Metamorph. There's a lot of crazy things you can do with it. Maybe I'll pick up Simic Signet. Try and stay a bit more open here. Sure. Okay, there's Emery. Emery Black Lotus is awesome. I'm on board with that. There's a Craterhoof, which might be good, but again, when I take Black Lotus, I play Vintage Cube to do Vintage Cube fun things. You can Craterhoof in quite a few formats. There are very few formats where you get to play, Black Lotus Emery, and yeah, I play this for that. So let's Emery, try and wheel something like Metamorphose, Baleful Strix, things like that. There's a Past in Flames. There's also Goblin Welder. So Goblin Welder Black Lotus is really sweet because you can just turn like anything into an artifact, into a Lotus. That's a lot of mana. Past in Flames is really good too, but it would have to wheel. Like, I want it to wheel anyway for Storm, so we'll take the Welder because we're looking to be more of an artifacts deck anyway, which really makes me wish I had picked up that Metamorph. We get Workshop and Wormcoil in the same pack? Alright, so be it. I'll take the Wormcoil, I think. Wormcoil's pretty awesome with both Welder and Emery, and like swapping Wormcoil for a Lotus, and then like recasting Wormcoil it's a good loop. And again, there's also a chance Workshop comes around. It went this late, and also Wormcoil went that late. This pack's terrible. I can take Koth, I guess, because that's actually a relatively late Koth. Yeah, I'll do that. Because we could be like turbo artifacts, and Koth, he generates mana, right? You can untap a mountain to add red, but also his -2 is kind of like casting Seething Song. Even if you have like 2 mountains out, you like play Koth, get mana, whatever, untap, and then you just get tons of mana and can do cool stuff. And then on the flip side, if like mono red ends up being open, which is pretty likely given that Koth went 7th pick, then we could just transition into mono red, and then he's good in that deck too. There's a Lodestone Golem though. I do love me a Lodestone Golem. Turn 1 Lodestone Golem off Black Lotus can win so many games. We really want to get Workshop. Fumarole, First Lightning, Zoom. I think I'm going to take Fumarole for the fixing. So we need a lot of things from this pack. Oh, interesting. Oh boy. Forge Master's fine. Shrine of Burning Rage is actually kind of good in red. I can be like this weird aggro artifacts. I think that's just better than Forge Master. I'm gonna take Shrine. I've never really been too impressed with Forge Master. Seasoned Pyromancer gives us a way to put stuff in the graveyard for Goblin Welder. It also just beats down if we are mono red. This is getting weird. I kind of like it. Oh boy. Oh no, there's so many good cards here. Metamorphose, Glorybringer, and Burning. Oh man, I think I might be leaning towards Metamorphose. I don't know, man. I didn't have anywhere near enough time in that pack. Because Burning is good, but it kills both Goblin Welder and Emery. Past in Flames came around, so I'm pretty glad I have Manamorphose now, just in case. If Workshop did not come around, okay, that's unfortunate, but you know, didn't really expect that to happen. So we have outs to go Storm. Seeing Past in Flames go that late is kind of a good sign. There's Tolarian Academy, which is kind of awesome in the deck. There's also a Blightsteel. This is probably more of an Academy deck than a Blightsteel deck, because I don't have Tinker and I just passed a Forge Master. So I think my game plan here is take Academy and try and wheel something like a Bazaar of Baghdad or Blightsteel or Force or Hydroid Crisis. But if I can take Academy this early and just kind of, force artifacts to be open, that would be pretty cool. There's a Bolas's Citadel. There's also a Counterspell and a Smuggler's Copter. So Citadel is very good with Black Lotus. You can just like play Lotus, cast Citadel. Also hitting Lotus off top is really good. And then I can maybe wheel Bullet Crypt or Vampiric Tutor. Vampiric Tutor is off color, but I guess so is Citadel. On the flip side, I could take Counterspell and hope to wheel Bolas's Citadel, because this is just like good value. I could also, I guess I could just take Smuggler's Copter and try and wheel Citadel. I kind of like that actually. Copter's gonna be good no matter what, because it's good if we're like red aggro, and it's good if we're artifacts, and it's good if we're Goblin Weldering. So that's the perfect card. Also, Volcanic Island is the perfect land. Maybe we get Eidolon back if red is still this open. Ooh, there's an Urza. That represents a lot of mana. I'm down for an Urza in this deck. That seems sweet. Miscalc and Thundermaw are cool too, but this is shaping up to be something else. Probably not Past in Flamesing at this point, but we'll see. Then they give us Baral. I could take a Duretti. Duretti is very good if we end up going black. He just makes 1/1 artifacts every turn, which is so good with Academy and Urza. Yeah, we'll take Duretti. So now we kind of want to go black, which is why I'm happy I have Manamorphose. I can't believe someone took our workshops. That's so sad. It's bad for two reasons, because it means they're more likely to try and speculatively cut artifacts, and then we don't get it. Both of those are not great. Ooh, boy. There's a lot here. Lion's Eye Diamond. We have Past in Flames. There's also Thousand Year Storm. Polluted Delta gives us just way better mana. It can get Volcanic and it can get a Swamp for Duretti. LED is just so sweet if we do end up going Storm, because we do have the Past in Flames, so like I would be so down for that. But I think I'm gonna take the is it a Disciplined pick? What does LED actually do in our deck? Currently nothing. Alright, I'm convinced. Take the Disciplined pick there. Reanimator is pretty open, but there's a Karn. There's also Hazoret. So I guess we just need to decide, what is this deck? Like, what am I even doing here? Hazoret's better if we're being aggressive. Karn is better if we're just like having a bunch of mana. I don't actually know. It's probably Karn, although Karn's really slow in Vintage Cube, like 7 mana. I'm gonna take Karn. We're here to have fun. Oh boy. Oh boy. And then we get all of these. Okay. Vortex would have been good if we had taken Hazoret. There's still the out to go Brain Freeze. I'm not actually completely against it. I know Zealous Conscripts is also really good, but we have Past in Flames. We have Brain Freeze. I know I just passed Lion's Eye Diamond. Let's go for the fun. I'll take Brain Freeze. You guys didn't come here to not watch me draft a Brain Freeze deck. And then we could take Empty the Warrens. Someone took Kiki Jiki, but that's okay. Bolas's Citadel came around. So now we kind of want to find like Tinker and stuff. Eidolon of the Great Revel also came around. So I guess I can be Storm side into mono red aggro. Dark Petition? Man, this deck is so weird. I mean, I guess I'd take Dark Petition. I'm not Through the Breaching or... Thundermaw would also be sweet, but somehow I'm Storm now. LED is in the next pack. Yes! Yes, we did it! Oh my gosh, we did it. LED. Again, I could have had Runaway Steamkin, but look. We're trying to do something sweet here. If I get Yawgmoth's Will in the next pack, also Hazoret Wield anyway. That's that's something. I'm probably not loadstoning. If I get Yawgmoth's Will, this deck is going to be real good. Also, right now, Tolarian Academy is looking pretty awkward. But we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I took Karn over something. I think I took it over Hazoret, and I just got both. Ooh, this is a very, very good Tezzeret the Seeker deck. Tezzeret's -0 can get Black Lotus. it's not very good. It's LED, not Lotus Bloom, which is the other card that's good with him. But what are we missing out on? Academy Ruins, Brainstorm, Looter Core would also be pretty good, but I'm gonna take Tezzeret. Library. Oh man, why'd they do this to me? We got Library, Palancron, Narset, Spirebluff Canal, and a Braid. Oh, I think this is probably just a library deck. Sometimes you just play it turn 1 and win. I really like this stuff too, but we'll take this. Everflowing Chalice, Factor Fiction. Oh man, Chalice gives us a bunch of ramp. It also makes Goblin Welder better. It makes Tolarian Academy better. Yeah, I think I gotta take that. I love Glenn, but I want to make the artifacts work. So we're gonna take this. I know Factor Fiction's great, and I don't have... Oh, I actually don't have very much card draw, do I? That's fine. We'll get there. We will get there. Don't even worry. There's Turnabout versus... I think I want Mer Battlesphere, actually. The Battle Ball is really good with Academy and very good with Urza. Yeah. Yeah. This deck is getting... it's getting somewhere. I don't know if it's good. We have a lot of mana, but actually not that much card draw. And Past in Flames right now doesn't even do anything. Same with Empty. So Karn's getting back in the deck. I might even still put Lodestone in. The old Brain Freeze Lodestone Golem deck. Classic. Alright, this is going to determine a lot of things. This is actually a surprisingly decent Gifts Ungiven deck. But I also probably just want to take Gruul Signet for more early artifacts. And Gifts Ungiven should come around because most decks don't want to play it, but when you have Past in Flames, Gifts Ungiven piles get really good. Basically, I need the Signet, and I'm just hoping that Gifts Ungiven comes around like it usually does. Because the only deck that... Or did I say I have the Signet? I have Past in Flames. The only decks that really want to play Gifts are Reanimator or Past in Flames. This deck could really use a Time Spiral or a Time Twister, but I think I get like one more look at it, and it's hard to imagine those going this late anyway. I think probably not playing Koth at this point. Winter Orb? Winter Orb is kind of the perfect card. It's very good with Urza. It's an early artifact, it locks them down. Also, like, even if we don't have Urza in play, we can just use Winter Orb and then untap Tolarian Academy. So I'll take that. Dig Through Time? Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual lets us cast Bolas' Citadel way faster. This would have been such a good Tinker deck, but alas, here we are. I kind of want to just take Dark Ritual, capitalize on all this fast mana. That makes Past in Flames better. It's no Yogg-Will. If we had Yogg-Will, this deck would be 10 out of 10. Dig Through Time is kind of expensive. Yeah, I'll just take Dark Ritual. We did it! Wheel of Fortune! Oh my gosh. Wait, there's so many good cards for us here. Wheel of Fortune and Lotus Bloom. I just gotta take Wheel of Fortune. I'm so happy about that. And there's an Academy Ruins. Otherwise, there's Brainstorm. So Academy Ruins is good with Wormcoil and Mer Battlesphere. And Black Lotus, I guess, if I want like a burst of mana. Otherwise, this is just some extra card draw. It's also pretty good with Bolas' Citadel. I don't think I can play too many colorless lands, so I'm just gonna take Chain Lightning. The classic bait and switch. I realized I have absolutely no interaction, so I need some. Here you can take a Braid. I can get infinite mana with Palancron with Tolarian Academy, which is actually kind of interesting. How many artifacts do I need for that to work? Kind of a lot. I'm just gonna take a Braid. Early interaction, Inferno Titan. That's pretty good with Black Lotus. Yeah, Gifts Ungiven's gonna come around too. Turnabout? Ooh, Stonecoil Serpent. This is probably a Stonecoil Serpent deck. Turnabout's fine, but not really for this deck. There's our gifts. There's also Seething Song. But I think Gifts Ungiven Past in Flames with Wheel of Fortune, we get Pyretic Ritual. Okay. There's a lot of directions we can go here. And I feel like they all revolve around playing Storm instead of Lodestone Golem. But Sacred Foundry doesn't do anything for us. This is a weird deck, I'm gonna be honest. I've not drafted many decks like this. I have so many things to cut. I'm gonna count Black Lotus as a land, so I'm gonna put all my lands over here. This deck's so weird. Library. So we have Emery, Black Lotus. Emery's good with everything. We have Gifts Ungiven for Past in Flames, Wheel of Fortune, Manamorphose, Brain Freeze. and we could just win that way. We have Urza to generate mana, and then like go off with Bolas' Citadel, and then a random Inferno Titan. I think I'm gonna start by cutting Karn. I need to cut like 5 more things. Oh boy. Maybe I just get rid of all my interaction. And just go all in on the Storm game plan. That seems actually pretty good. We can also ultimate Tezzeret. I like Inferno Titan, but maybe it's not necessary because it is a little bit slow. I like these with Goblin Welder. That's not getting cut. And Smuggler's Copter is also really good with Goblin Welder. Maybe I cut Seasoned Pyromancer at this point. I know it's good with the Welder, but it is also double red. And then cut one more thing. I think I do like this already. This is my interaction. Also, his ultimate's insane. Yes, I would like 3 Myr Battlesphere copies, or I guess 3 Bolas' Citadels doesn't do much, but I would say I should cut Bolas' Citadel because I think that's probably somewhat correct, but I refuse to do that because Bolas' Citadel is awesome, and that's what this deck is about. Also, I guess Gifts Ungiven can put artifacts in the graveyard for Goblin Welder. I guess I just get rid of Pyretic Ritual. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't have much need for like crazy amounts of red. And then if we need to, we can side into like this crazy aggressive red deck. Probably Inferno Titan should be in the deck, but I'm here to storm, so that's what you're getting. Green. Oh, Metamorphose. Crazy, guys. So right now we have 4 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 blue. Red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. I think I just added another blue here. That seems pretty good. So I can go like, I can do some crazy things like Black Lotus, Emery, Black Lotus, turn 1 or turn 2 Bolas' Citadel. Yes. All right. See you guys round 1. There's a lot of things going on here. We'll see what happens. I guess I keep this hand. Got Preordain. It's got all my mana. It's hard to mulligan something like this. Winter Orb. Okay. Let's go Preordain. So they have a stop in my draw step. So it's possible they're like blue control tempo. Tolarian Academy Island. Definitely bottoming the island. I think I'm gonna bottom the Academy too. I only have 1 artifact, so right now Tolarian Academy is basically a land. Of course I draw LED, but that's fine. I think I might want to just go for Winter Orb. It depends on what they do. Mountain. The problem with jamming Winter Orb here is that I can't Gifts Ungiven, untap, go off. I think I wait. But we're actually pretty close to killing them, I think. I think it'll be turn 5 when we go for the kill, because we can guess for like Past in Flames, land tax. Okay. It's a bit late, but I accept. Oh, Dark Ritual. So I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. That's not enough. We're gonna wait a bit more. Because I want to basically Gifts Ungiven for Past in Flames, and then spend my whole hand, LED for Past in Flames, and then Brain Freeze them to death. If they're gonna skip a land drop here to hit their land tax, that's fine with me. I'm not gonna mess with that. We're just gonna play land and go. Now they get a bunch of lands, which is cool, but doesn't really affect us that much. And I think, ooh, they cycle Miscalc. That suggests that they have other counter spells. That's fine. I kind of want them to play something here, but I know they probably won't. What did they get? Just Plains and Islands. Okay, so Lantex didn't even fix their mana. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Brightling is kind of exactly the card I wanted to see. I know I could get hit by Daze here, but that's, I think, a risk I'm willing to take. So Gifts is going to get Past in Flames, Wheel of Fortune. Wow, they're actually going to Spell Pierce me? Okay, that was pretty good. Smuggler's Copter. That actually was pretty bad for me. I can maybe still Brain Freeze them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can Brain Freeze myself. Hope to hit Past in Flames and then just kill them. Because they're tapped out. They have 7 cards in hand, but they are tapped out. I think that's probably my best bet. So let's just do that. Or how much mana do I get here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7. And then Lion's Eye Diamond makes it 10. Yeah, that's plenty. So I guess I start with Metamorphose and see what I hit. Or I don't need this much black mana. We start with Metamorphose. Metamorphose. This is going to add blue-red. Oh. I could just jam Bolus's Citadel here. Is that good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could just play it. That's gotta be good. This plays into Daze, which would hurt, but Chalice. I could play multi-kicker? Whoa! What? I can do that? Bro. I think I can just straight up win. No, I don't have blue. Let's kick it twice. Oh, I see. So you can't. You just cast it here. That's a Worm Coil. I'm on board with that. The Gruul Signet, we're good. Duretti's pretty good. And Duretti can kill Brightling. I can cast Emery here. That's fine. And there's our island. Oh no, we're gonna mill the island. Ah! Goblin Welder. I really just need to hit an island and they die. That's a swamp. I guess I play that. And there's the island. Okay, so let's kill Brightling. Getting rid of probably just Chalice. And then play Winter Orb. So they just don't get any mana. Go. Alright, that was a pretty good turn. This deck is sweet. I love it. They're blue-white stuff. Let's run it back. I'm here to have fun. Winter Orb's probably pretty bad on the draw, but it was real nice there. I'm gonna give it that. So if this was library, I would keep, but this hand's too slow. Oh no, this hand doesn't do anything. All right, I'll keep this. Getting rid of Citadel, Wormcoil Engine, I guess, and then just have only castable cards in hand. Unfortunately, Citadel and Wormcoil are both exactly on the bottom, but I have at least one way to shuffle, or I have two ways to shuffle, I think. Oh, okay. I can Wheel of Fortune, or I can just play Duretti. I feel like if I get down Duretti really early, he can ultimate and give me like a bunch of Black Lotuses. Yeah, and then I can just Wheel of Fortune later. I think I like this, right? This can give me 3 Black Lotuses. That a bunch of black, play you, play him. Like they can't Mana Tithe me. And then I can still just Wheel of Fortune later on. And they need to kill him like right now, because otherwise they're in trouble. If they Enlighten Tutor for land tax, that's great as well. Mox Jet. Alright, I'm glad I didn't Wheel of Fortune and give them a Mox. But if they just go Mox Jet into Oblivion Ring, then I don't like it. Okay, we can handle a Geist. Ooh, we can definitely handle a Geist. Let's do this. I think I'm just gonna jam this now. Seems unlikely to get too much better. I know it lets them untap and do stuff. Oh man, really? Alright, at least I know about that. That kind of sucks. This opponent knows how to play the game. They have Daze and Spell Pierce. So if they attack, I can double block Geist. Mountain. Okay. Well, kind of want to kill their Mox Jet now because they don't have any mana and they just... No, they Daze. That's why they don't have mana. Let's make more constructs so we can just have a ton of mana. Play a Swamp, pass turn. They Thirst for Knowledge. Okay. Very much despise them for countering my Wheel of Fortune, but I understand why they had to do it. Is this you control? Oh, I can get 3 coercive portals. Oh man, that's gotta be good. You can, is it? I just get 3 coercive. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wait. I can get like infinite Merbattle Spheres. I don't know what to do here. Help. Help. There's so much stuff I can do right now. I feel like triple coercive portal into a Merbattle Sphere should just be enough to win. I don't want to be too greedy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's pretty good for me. We can go Mountain, play the Battle Ball. And that's that's I guess how you win a game. I don't know. This plays around both Wrath effects and Armageddon, whereas getting infinite Battle Spheres just loses to a Wrath. I'm drawing 4 cards per turn. An opponent just gave that to me. They're like, here you go, sir. Oh, and also Tolarian Academy taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. This deck's pretty good. Oh no! Oh, wait, I guess that's fine. They get land tax plus another coercive portal. That's a good time walk. Yeah, opponent's deck is sweet. I like it a lot. It's like the dream blue-white aggro deck. But there's some weird inclusions like Thirst for Knowledge, and land tax is a little weird in an aggro deck. And they pass turn. This is where we wanted to be. So I have to vote every time. The odds of me messing up and voting Carnage are significantly higher with all of these in play. Oh man, Tezzeret. Tezzeret Ultimate is a great way to win the game. Also Brain Freeze. Also Urza. Man, this deck is good. Let's play Urza. They have to counter this because he can just draw infinite cards. Oh, they choose not to. I guess I'm going to just activate Urza because I could hit like some really good stuff here. Stonecoil Serpent. I mean, I guess I cast it. Let's go Tezzeret. And then I think I want to move to combat. Attack with Mer Battlesphere. Petty Theft. Return it to my hand. Okay. This is until end of turn. I'm gonna add blue. Add blue. Blue. 4. 5. Activate Urza. Ooh. So no attacks. I think I'm just gonna go Brain Freeze, Past in Flames, Brain Freeze now. Tezzeret can, I think, just untap these two. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's Brain Freeze them using Urza mana. Same targets. I guess I'm supposed to cast Past in Flames and then respond to it with Brain Freeze, but we get to see more of their deck this way. Impulse, Thraben, Repeal, Plains, Gideon, Wall of Omens, Condemn, Miscalc. Alright, cast you. And then Brain Freeze them again. Actually, I could just cast... I don't have red for Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, we did it! So you guys are on 2. Well, it's hard to mulligan turn 1 library, so we'll just do that. I'm probably just going to play Gruul's Signet turn 2, because I don't want to have to discard, but ideally we draw like Black Lotus or something ridiculous. And opponent mulliganed. And they're playing green, which I think is a good matchup. I guess we'll find out. Go. Turn 1 library is so scary. Please don't be Raphaelos. Okay, I can beat a Caryatid. Let's draw in response. Left the Force of Will or whatever. Yeah, I think here I'm just going to Gruul Signet pass turn. Yeah, Gruul Signet pass turn. I'm going to play a Swamp to do it. Because now I can keep activating library and playing stuff, so I don't have to discard it all, which is great. Like play Smuggler's Copter and do things like that. Natural Order for Progenitus? Good lord. Okay. That's still very good, but it's beatable. That's a good start though. Karakas Raging Ravine. Okay, Karakas, I guess, stops Urza. There's an island, so let's go island, draw, Dark Ritual. So I can Dark Ritual for Dark Petition, but I don't have any cards I can cast there, so I think I wait a turn. We're gonna Preordain. Tezzeret Gifts Ungiven. I think Tezzeret is too slow. Gifts Ungiven getting Past in Flames is interesting because I have Dark Ritual and Dark Petition, honestly. So I can like gifts for a bunch of stuff, but I'm dying really. I don't think I'm getting Tezzeret. Basically, the question is, do I want gifts? I think it's better than the average draw. Then I play the Copter. Then next turn I can Tolarian or Library plus gifts. Basically, I'm hoping they don't kill me this turn. And next turn, if I need to, I can just Dark Ritual out a Mer Battlesphere. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yavimaya Elder. How much mana do they need? So this is 6 plus 4 is 10, 11, 12. But right now I'm not dead to like on board tricks. Obviously Craterhoof kills me, but that's true of like basically every single turn of Magic. Ooh, that's a problem. But they only have 2 cards in hand. And if they had any better play, they would have done it over Yavimaya Elder. Draw a land. So I can, let's see, Dark Rituals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to use all my mana and my entire turn to do that. I can Dark Ritual, Dark Petition, and then I'll have 5 mana. But I don't think that does it. So I think my plan is just to play Gifts Ungiven and hope to not die. That seems... Wait, let me double check. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think if they had anything better, they would have played it over Elder. And if they're just going to sack Elder, that's even less damage. Yeah. I don't think I'm dying here unless they have like Hazoret red. What do they have? Just Forest. Okay, so red is a very light splash. Oh, they could be playing Banefire. That would suck. I think if I get to untap, I probably win. This looks like a crater. Wow, Soul Ring. Their deck's very good. Okay. That's only 10. Guys, Cradle taps for 3, 4, 5. So if they do have Banefire, I die exactly. But they lose to like so many things like Daze and stuff. Unless maybe Banefire is 5 or more. We'll see. Yes, we get another turn. All right. I think I can hopefully win this. Let's library, then gifts. So let's get Wheel of Fortune, Past in Flames, Manamorphose, Brain Freeze. So I'm expecting to get Manamorpho or Past in Flames, Wheel of Fortune in my hand. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Okay. That gives me more things. So we're gonna start with Dark Ritual. That's for sure. I can Dark Petition for Tolarian Academy. I don't think I'm gonna use library here, so here's 5. I Dark Petition. The thing is, I actually need red mana. I have Manamorphose. Oh, this is kind of awkward. I guess I go like this, because then I can Gruul Signet to get more red. Because I'm gonna Dark Petition for Tolarian Academy, I think, which only adds 2. That should be enough to win, though. Let's see if there's oh, I can get Black Lotus. That's probably better. Yeah, let's do that. Then we play the land, play the Lotus. Then I'm going to probably just Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I should have not played the land. That was a huge mistake, actually, because I can draw Academy here. Oh, LED's good. Cast LED. So I can just use that to Past in Flames, and that should do it. This is going to add red. Past in Flames flashback is 5, so this is going to add blue. Flashback Past in Flames. And I guess I have blue off Manamorphose. Dark Ritual. Brain Freeze them. So they have a Blightsteel Colossus, so they think they don't die here, but I actually just get to cast Wheel of Fortune, which kills them. And that's why Wheel of Fortune or card draw with Brain Freeze is so important. Oh, I can't believe I won that. Okay. They also showed me their whole deck. I can't see their message. So what do they have? They have Craterhoof in their deck. They also have Sneak Attack, no Eldrazi, and a random Blightsteel. Their deck doesn't look too great. They're running Survival? That's weird. Okay. Alright. Against green. I kind of want to keep it the same, but I also kind of want some early like bolts, like Chain Lightning and a Braid. Bolas's Citadel might be a pipe dream here, because at least on the draw that might just be too slow. It's awesome, but it might just be too slow. And then Winter Orb is also pretty suspect against green. It would have stopped them there. Like if they get the Primeval Titan start. So maybe I keep that. Ready, Gifts Ungiven, Dark Petition, Tezzeret. The rest is good. Maybe I just don't play a Braid. I just play Chain Lightning. I can turn 1, kill a bird, and that's all the interaction I need. I really want to know what opponents said. I don't know why Magic Online like doesn't let you see anyone's chats ever, but we'll find out what they said. Oh, they said GTWP. That's very nice. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a little bit slow, but it has elements. Ooh, Goblin Welder. I don't really have any way to get it in the graveyard. So let's just lead with Fumarole. Depending on what happens, I might Preordain turn 2. Like Preordain Goblin, because having Goblin in play without Summoning Sickness is huge. If I draw like Black Lotus, because then I can go Smuggler's Copter, Black Lotus, sack Black Lotus, bring back a Black Lotus, and just have like a million mana. Lotus Cobra turn 2. Alright, so here's a good time for Chain Lightning. I'm actually going to Preordain to try and hit Chain Lightning. Don't want those. Don't want that. Alright. Do your worst. It's a little scary for them, because next turn I get to Copter, and then if I draw like a Mer Battlesphere, then I can like crew the Copter with a Welder and attack. They could Natural Order me, but Craterhoof doesn't really do that much right now. Primeval Titan would be good. This would be double turn 3 Natural Order. It is not, though. Do I block? They're thinking about it. That's I think that's a win-win for me. I think I'm just gonna play both artifacts here. The Copter. Really just setting up for next turn. Past turn. I at least have a blocker. It's actually the same amount of mana for them, whether they sack Sakura Tribe now or later because of Lotus Cobra. The upside of keeping it is they can go like Mana Elf, Natural Order, Crater Hoof. Hit me for... I don't think that'd be lethal, but it's a lot. They're gonna get Dragon Lord at Tarka? Okay, I'm fine with that. Now Natural Order for Crater Hoof is lethal, so if I can win the game this turn, I should definitely try to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Opponent! What the heck are you doing? Alright, I'll take that. Discard Island. They got greedy, they got greedy. They still might win from Natural Order Crater Hoof, but... Oh, okay. You're saying there's a chance. I think I definitely cast Manamorphose just to see what I'm hitting. This is gonna add blue-red. Okay. I can go Academy. I don't think I can beat Crater Hoof here, so I just gotta try and beat everything else. Play Stone Coral Serpent for 5. Keeping Dark Ritual, it seems important. And then, do I Chain Lightning a Squirrel? I guess so. Because they have to sacrifice Steve if they want to keep Deranged Hermit. And then I keep back blockers. We can beat most things except for Natural Order. Although we might be able to survive. I think it's unlikely that we survive though. Especially if they have Pilgrim into Natural Order. They're tapping too fast. Stop. No. No. Ah. There's no justice in the world. Everything gets +5/+5 and they have 5 attackers, so 25. I think I die exactly. I can block 8. I'm just dead. All right. Those are good draws from the opponent, I guess. We can't beat Natural Order. We're on the play. Inferno Titan's also particularly tempting. I like Inferno Titan over Winter Orb on the play. Like, it would have been great there. It's a way to, like, clear all the random dorks so that Crater Hoof isn't just immediately lethal. Alright, let's go first. Come on, deck. Yeah, this is a pretty quick Mer Battlesphere, I think. And it's a great Tolarian Academy hand as well. So what can I do here? I can Dark Ritual turn 1 and play Simic Signet Chalice. And then have 4 mana on turn 2, but that doesn't do anything. So I think I'm just going to go Swamp Pass. Opponent Mulligan, which is good for me. And I'm going to go Signet and then hope to draw a land so I can double kick Chalice. Probably. No, they have the turn 1. Ah! Alright, deck, give me the goods. We need to get down the battle ball like right now. I also don't have any red mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need a land. Preferably Volcanic Island. Okay. The creature that does not attack? Alright, deck. Volcanic Island off the top. Let's go. It's kind of like Volcanic Island. I do get to play 2 artifacts here. So if I do happen to draw a Tolarian Academy next turn, that's going to be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to hit a land to be able to cast Mer Battlesphere. Or any mana source. Please, deck. I'm asking you one time. Tolarian Academy. Or Volcanic. Any red source. Now that I have Lion's Eye Diamond, I can actually cast Wheel of Fortune if I happen to draw it. Because I can go Dark Ritual, crack LED for red, then Past in Flames into Wheel of Fortune. It's not great giving your opponent a hand. Green Suns for 2. I don't think I would cast Wheel of Fortune if I drew it here. We're just going to draw a thing and play Mer Battlesphere and everything's going to be fine. Why don't I even talk about this? Oh boy. I don't think I can let them untap. How much mana do I have actually if I do this? Because it's actually not that much. So Past in Flames still costs 2 mana. And Dark Ritual generates 2. So I will have untap with 4 mana after all of this. In a full hand. And I will have already used Past in Flames. But I will have 1, 2, 3, 4 Storm Count. So I only need, actually need a lot more to Brain Freeze them. This is the problem that I have with green decks. Is like, they could just kill me next turn. And right, Dark Ritual generates 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I think I go for it. This is no LED Yawgmoth's Will. But that's fine. Sack this for red. Past in Flames. So this is colorless. This is not colorless. So we're going to cast Past in Flames. 3, 4, 5, 6. Dark Ritual. Wheel of Fortune. Oh man. They had primetime questing beast, so I probably just killed myself. I could have waited a turn. But if they somehow in the top 7 don't have a way to kill me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Eat off Elder. So they can actually Crater Hoof next turn, but I don't know if that'll kill me now. Because I can go Academy, tap that for Urza. Make a Construct. Like Goblin Welder. I guess I play Emery first. Play Goblin Welder. And do I attack with the Copter? Because next turn I can cast a Mer Battlesphere and get a ton of mana. I think if I'm blocking Craterhoof, I'm losing anyway, so let's attack with the Copter. Ooh, that's decent. Discard the tap land and just hope for the best, I suppose. Man, I just want one turn, please. Let me do all the cool stuff. Don't kill me. You saw nothing. I'm not going to cast anything scary. It's gonna be fine. That's not a Craterhoof. I don't think they have enough mana now. 1, 2, 3. They currently don't. And they've played all their lands. I get another turn! I need to draw pretty well. But I get another turn. Gifts ungiven. So I don't have Past in Flames anymore. So this gets awkward. What can I do here? I could do a lot. So I think I'm going to start with Goblin Weldering away my Simic Signet. Or no, my Everflowing Chalice. And I guess I tap this for blue rather than colorless. So we're going to get a Mer Battlesphere. Okay, we start there. Then I think I need to Emery. Lion's Eye Diamond doesn't do very much. Wormcoil Engine can block, but Craterhoof just straight up kills me. Opponent says all the mana. Man, if I had Passive Flames, this would be so easy, but I had to use it so awkwardly before. So I guess LED had... I'm trying to think if there's any use for LED. I don't think so. So I'm just going to play Chalice. Cast this for 0. Then I'm going to Gifts Ungiven. Dark Ritual is gone, so I don't think I need these swamps, but I have like infinite blue, so 1, 2, 3, 4 for gifts. And how do I win this? I have a lot of nonsense in here. Oh, I needed Black Lotus. I mean, I guess I don't need that much mana. Let's go. They have to give me 2. I kind of want to leave Dark Petition. Let's see, if I get Dark Petition, Brain Freeze, they have to bottom both of those, but those are my only ways to win right now. So they can't give me Dark Petition. So I can go like Black Lotus, Stone Coil Serpent, Dark Petition, Inferno Titan, or Black Lotus Preordain, Dark Petition. Yeah, Black Lotus Preordain, Dark Petition. My Stormcloud's only 2. Actually, Black Lotus Preordain, Inferno Titan, and they're just gonna give me Black Lotus Stone Coil. Yeah. And then I just gotta hope to hit good stuff off the Urza flips. Man, I already used Wheel of Fortune too. That's the sad part. Because they're just gonna draw Blightsteel Colossus. Unless it's in their hand. Blightsteel could be in their hand. So I'm glad I kept Swamp because Dark Petition requires black mana. They gave me Inferno Titan Stone Coil Serpent. Okay. That's a start. Add blue off of a mirror. Cast this guy for 1. Oh, I don't have red mana for Inferno Titan. Oh, that was a bad pick. Yeah, that was terrible, actually. It's okay, though. We cast you for 1. Then we're going to hit with Smuggler's Copter to draw a card. Okay, that's a lot of land. So, I guess now I activate Urza. Polluted Delta. Let's do this again. Oh, that can get rid of lands, I guess. So let's shuffle, get rid of lands out of my deck. Activate you again. Dark Petition. I just gotta hope that Brain Freeze gets there somehow. Storm counts 5, that only mills 15. That's not enough. Alright, do this again. The mountain. I don't like it. I only died at Craterhoof specifically. So I can mill them. Storm count will be 5, that'll mill them for 15. They go to 8 cards. And if they have Natural Order and I mill Craterhoof, we can get there, I guess. It's my only hope. Yeah, Past Inflate, like, we really just missed on all the things. Okay, we milled Craterhoof! Oh, yes. Alright, there's still a chance for us to win now, just through natural gameplay. I don't see Dragonlord or Tarka, and I can get Black Lotus with Inferno Titan. Alright, Saying there's a chance. Dragon Lord Atarka can kill Urza and Welder, but I'll at least have, I guess they would kill Emery, Welder. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I wonder if I was supposed to keep Stonecoil Serpent in my hand so that I could just play like a 40-40 Trampler. I think I'm just gonna F6. My timer's actually pretty low, and I don't have any, no, I might have some interaction. So Atarka is the best thing I can think that they would have. Prime time gone? Yeah. They still deck slower than I do. Oh man, they do have Atarka? Okay. Or Green Sun Zenith for Dragon Lord Atarka, which is what this looks like. Oh yeah, so I can't really deck them with Green Sun Zenith either. Oh no. I'm gonna lose to Atarka. Oh, what? Questions. I have many questions. Why did they get Oracle? I swear I saw Dragon Lord Atarka. So their hand is Blightsteel. So if they wanted a Dragon Lord Atarka, they could have gotten it. But now they're in for some trouble. Did I win? Did I actually win that game? Yes, Brain Freeze hitting Hoof. That's the secret. Alright, what was I gonna draw? Mountain. So on my turn, I wish I had like the opportunity to play this game out because I don't think it was just over. Yeah, actually it was, because I could swap Myr Battlesphere for like a Worm Coil engine, and then I could recast Myr Battlesphere. That would put me up to 8 Myr, and I could basically like get the Myr count so high that Myr Battlesphere is a one-shot kill, or some, you know, I could do things like that. Okay, we're the finals, right? See you guys there. All right, we are here for the finals. Tell our opponent good luck. We're gonna win one of these. I've been in the finals so many times. We just had non-stop 2-1s. This hand is close. Like, for example, if I draw Goblin Welder, it'd be pretty good, but it doesn't do a whole lot. I think I can do better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this hand's way better. Keeping you. I kind of want to discard Wormcoil Engine so I can Duretti it, but I think I just get rid of Wormcoil because we're gonna play Library, then draw. It's gonna be a little bit of a slow start. I don't know, maybe Wormcoil was good, but I have like Myr Battlesphere and Bolus's Citadel that would also be good. Oh, we're playing against Sunbird, who says they may or may not be playing counter spells. They were a person who went to my streams like 2 years ago or something when I was streaming on YouTube, like a long time ago. So that's fun. Playing against someone that, like, not only do they recognize me, but I recognize them is fun. I have the ultimate answer to counter spells, which is Library. They can counter all my stuff, but I will just draw a bunch of cards. Ooh, Chalice. Draw a card. Play a Swamp. Makes me look like Reanimator if I play a Swamp. If I play Volcanic Island, then I look like Storm. Ooh, the mirror. They have Jace. Alright. Cool with Jace. So Jace Library can build them back up. I kind of want to cast Emery here if possible. Ooh, each player draws. See, they don't know that I'm playing Storm. Stonecoil Serpent. So I just don't need to activate Library then. I can Chalice kicked once. Or wait, what am I going to do here? I can just resolve Duretti. I kind of like just casting Duretti. Make a thing, and then pass turn. So they drop to 6, they can Jace up to 7, but now I have Duretti threatening to ultimate. And if there's any scary things, I can just discard them and then make a bunch of copies. That way they can't like counter it. And like things like this are very hard for their deck to deal with. And Jace ultimate is mill 20. Okay. And it's minus 10. So they go up to 7. They go up to 9. That's 3 turns away. I don't think they're going to be ulting Jace before I can kill them. Okay. They main phase activate Library just to discard. Oh, they're trying to hit a land. I see. Preordain's pretty good, but I don't even think I need it here. Let's just play Simic Signet. And then I almost want to play Chalice for 0 so that I can jam an Emery. Yeah, I'm actually kind of okay with that, as weird as it sounds. Play Emery. Do I even want to let them counter anything? Let's uptick Duretti, go up to 5. What if I just play Preordain? That's actually better. Let's Preordain. Do I need lands? Not really. Actually, I have go to 5, I go up to 6, I drop to 7. So yeah, let's top. And then I actually can't play this yet, but I'm gonna play it next turn. And that's the sequence. All right. Because then I can go Library plus Gifts. Okay, Caracas doesn't do very much. I want him to tap out so I can Winter Orb. That would be the dream, but given that they've always incentivized me to take counter spells, I will assume they have counter magic. They draw, pass turn. All right, get in there, Dreads. Scarab God. Okay, so they're like Esper control. Probably one of our better matchups, depending on how much instant speed interaction they have. Trinket Mage. So that means they have some type of like degenerate box or stuff. We draw gifts. We knew about that. I draw another card. Play that. So we're going to uptick to ready. And then end of turn gifts ungiven. Or if they tap out for anything. Nice. So they can library right now, but they won't have enough mana to do everything. Tithe Taker. Alright, let's go ahead and cast Gifts Ungiven. Because they can't actually draw off library now. Ooh, it resolves. Me likey. Okay, let's go ahead and get... There's a lot of things we can get here. I'm kind of digging Wormcoil Engine, Mer Battlesphere, so they have to put both in the graveyard. So Wormcoil, Mer Battlesphere, Black Lotus, and what else do I want? Well, that's plan A. Plan B is going Brain Freeze, Past in Flames, Wheel of Fortune, Dark Ritual. I actually kind of like that plan more. Or I'll do Black Lotus because then I can already copy the Black Lotus. I get Brain Freeze, Past in Flames. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. They can draw up, then library, but that's not good for them. I don't think there's like a stifle in this cube. So there's a lot of things we can do here. I can start with Emery. That might be the best option. I don't think I'm going to library actually. So let's start with Emery here. Cast Emery. Dark Ritual, Tezzeret LED. Okay. This is probably just game, right? I'd already make 3 Black Lotuses. That's a lot of mana. Then I don't really want to play Swamp. So let's Metamorphose. To add, because I need double black, let's add black red. There's Island, because I really want to hit Tolarian Academy. So I think I'm going to sack this for a bunch of black. Cast Dark Petition. And I intentionally sacked the real one because I can play that with Emery later. Okay, I think this is game, right? Dark Petition gets Tolarian Academy. Play Tolarian Academy. I can play a 1-mana Stonecoil Serpent, I guess. I think I'm actually better off playing it for 0, though. No, let's go and play a 0-mana Smuggler's Copter. Then 0-mana Stonecoil Serpent. I can actually make this storm count 7. So I do actually play Winter Orb here. And then I can hold control, Past in Flames, Brain Freeze them. Alright, that'll do it. And we had like so much backup too. That was a crazy game. Holy cow. That deck was sweet. And I get to go round 2. I love this deck. This deck is everything I wanted. I can also side into like super aggressive mono red. It's not actually that good against them. Yeah, that's not that great. Karn seems actually kind of decent against decks of their type, but so does everything else here. Wheel of Fortune, Emery. They scooped a Brain Freeze, so I don't think they have Eldrazi. Nah, deck's perfect. This is one of the best decks I've ever made. So this hand has Gifts Ungiven, Dark Ritual, Past in Flames, but I need a black source. I have quite a few black sources. I'm gonna keep this. As long as Chalice resolves, we're okay. I also told my opponent they ran into one of my best decks ever. They are also 2-0, so we're fighting for the crown title. Island is not exactly what we wanted. Tithe Taker, alright. Doesn't bother me. I can't do the whole Gifts Ungiven thing on their turn, but that's fine. Ooh, Urza. Alright, let's play Chalice. Hopefully I can just resolve Urza and go that route. Teferi bouncing Chalice would be kind of annoying. Ooh, they don't do anything. I draw Black Lotus. There's a lot I can do here. I can't do Gifts Ungiven on their turn because the Tithe Taker. Otherwise, that would be the play. I can just jam Gifts Ungiven into, you know, the assumed counter magic. That's probably the best play. Force of Negation, Pitch and Gush. Yes, sure. I'm okay with this. I could have, maybe I could have gone off there. Dark Petition for like an LED. Gideon. So I think I can just win. Oh, can I wait a turn? Can I afford to wait? If I can wait, I can do so much stuff. But I don't think I can. I have to... Well, actually, does Past in Flames even work? Let me think about this. So, Black Lotus, 1, 2, 3. Dark Petition is going to get Brain Freeze. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 7, 8, 9 mana. This effectively costs 2. So I'm back down to 7. And then I can Brain Freeze them for 1, 2, 3, or 12. And then, yeah, that should do it. All right. Man, I didn't want to win like this. Yeah, I have all the mana I need here. I could also just jam Bolas's Citadel, but I think this is just lethal. Oh, it's not. Oh, I messed up. Whoops. I really thought Dark Petition was going to give me mana. That's kind of bad, but actually not the end of the world, because I can just go Urza into Emery here and then just do this next turn. But yeah, that's kind of awkward. I thought I was going to get the triple black off Dark Petition, because like you always get that, but I don't, so I don't get to win immediately. Yeah, that's kind of rough. I mean, this is still good, and I have all this, and I can play Black Lotus. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If he has Time Walk, I actually kind of die. But I imagine if he had Time Walk, he would have done other things. Armageddon would be kind of brutal. Vanishing Light targeting Emery? Yeah. Man. Draw a Mountain. I think I can still do this, but I really did mess up. I Past in Flames, Manamorphose, and blue. Yeah, so we're gonna add black, blue. Oh, and there's... Oh, that's bad. Alright, well, Dark Ritual. Or do I just Brain Freeze myself? Wait a second. What if I just Brain Freeze myself, and then I have Past in Flames Flashback next turn? Because I'm not gonna win here, I don't think. I can... Storm count is 2, 3, 4. This is gonna get Lion's Eye Diamond. Oh, I can't even cast Dark Petition. So getting attacks for 5. I can block there and then take 4 and not die and just Brain Freeze them, and then the next turn I can just Past in Flames. Oh, but I don't have black mana. Dark Ritual puts me up to 4 mana, but I can't actually cast anything. Alright, Brain Freeze them. Man, I messed that up turn 1. Narset, Spell Pierce, Library, Lands. And then we unfortunately have to chump block with Urza. We're still not out of it, but I need to find a black source. Yeah, just told the opponent what's going on about how I messed up the Dark Petition. But we get a game 3 and I'll be on the play. And I got to see some of their deck, which is pretty good. I think my plan is basically going to be like Past in Flames, Brain Freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, just to see more of their deck. Specialty is constructed. That makes sense. So anywhere I block besides Gideon, I lose. What can I draw here? Lion's Eye Diamond, I think, is what I need. Because LED for black would let me do a lot of stuff. That can buy me another turn. I could just play a giant Stonecoil Serpent and pass turn. They have 2 cards in hand, though. So I'm going to have a storm count of 1, 2, 3. I think, honestly, this is my best bet. Not even playing around days. I lose to so much. Like Brazen Borrower bounce, Deceiver Exarch tap, Archangel Avacyn. Alright. Let's move on to game 3. Man, I had to mess that up. It's cool though. Again, I think this is a great matchup for us. And we keep it as is. Alright, going first. Alright. It's got Library. The rest of the hand's pretty bad, but it's Library into Duretti. Duretti is like kind of scary. They did not mulligan, but I have this. Nice. Ooh, that's pretty nice actually. Let's draw. That's also pretty nice. Alright. Yeah. I don't really need a Wheel of Fortune because I have like infinite cards in hand, but it gives me insurance in case like I tap down below Library. We're gonna Polluted Delta for a Volcanic, I think. Gruul Signet. So let's draw, or let's go land, draw, play Signet. See if they daze or Spell Pierce that. They do not, because now I can play Duretti around both daze and Spell Pierce. Or I can just like jam a Tezzeret. Oh, the Dak Father. Okay. There's a lot we can do here. I can go Dark Ritual into Tezzeret, but I think I'd rather just play Duretti, right? I need double blue anyway, and then this is black-red. Yeah, so let's go Island, draw. Stonecoil Serpent's also kind of tempting, because that just threatens deck fade, which is kind of a huge problem for this deck. Alright, let's do that. Please don't be Jace. Narset. I can work with Narset. They floated a red, which is a little bit scary. Okay. Discard Fumarole. I guess at this point, Wheel of Fortune's kind of bad. I'm actually pretty okay with draw 1, discard 2, though. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Although Preordain's really bad. So let's just get rid of Preordain. Tithe Taker. So they cannot save deck Faden. That's good. And they don't activate Narset, which is a smart move. I'm killing deck Faden here. Then I think I'm just going to go red, black, play Duretti. I also kind of want a Goblin Welder, though. I guess he doesn't do that much. Yeah, let's play Duretti. Pick a blocker. And I'm okay discarding Swamp if I need to, but I'll play Tolarian Academy for the bluffs. Ooh, they are down-ticking Narset. Okay. Did they whiff? Oh, that's so good. Oh, man. Okay. So the goal here is to get Duretti up to ultimate or something. Is it just artifacts? Yeah. Oh, and they're gushing? Ooh, that's actually very unfortunate, because that means they're missing land drops. They have to go behind in lands. Yeah. But if they have a good 6-mana play here, they can get us. Gideon's not that scary. Although he can make blockers. Yeah, maybe that is an issue. Draw Brain Freeze. Okay. I want to see what Tezzeret can get. Tezzeret can get Smuggler's Copter, which seems very good. So let's do that. And I want to play Goblin Welder this turn too. So let's make a construct. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tezzeret. I guess play around. They can't cast Mana Leak. Tezzeret's going to -2. Copter. That can take down Narset, which is the main concern here. Then we play Goblin Welder. And a land. Because I think I'm just going to Wheel of Fortune next turn if possible. Keep back Stonecoil to block stuff. Elspeth Sun's Champion. That'll come down next turn, which will probably be... Actually, I can Wheel of Fortune it away. Their hand is full. Time Twister would be really bad. Like if they make me draw a bunch and discard my hand. Okay, they make Gideon a soldier. I'm just going to block with a construct. Who are they attacking? Probably Duretti, yeah. Alright, construct gets in the way. We out here trying to ultimate a Duretti. Okay. Even get a draw for a turn. Feels pretty good. There's a lot that I can do. I think we start... I can kill their knight and then attack Narset with Stonecoil and Smuggler's Copter. That seems pretty good. So let's crew here. Kill this, sacrificing this construct. Move to combat and attack Narset with both. And say no to Smuggler's Copter. That's very important. The Lightning Helix. Oh, that's rough. Because that could have gotten Black Lotus. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, they don't even let me. That's good. Okay, do they have Mana Drain? I hope not. Do this. Let's go Dark Ritual. Wheel of Fortune. Brain Freeze them in response. They Mana Drain my wheel. Ah, that's bad. That's really bad. They only mill 12. I should have Brain Freeze. Oh, they have Emrakul in their deck. Okay. We're in trouble. I think we can still do this, though. We're just in trouble. I was supposed to Brain Freeze myself. Yeah, because I got greedy there. If Brain Freeze resolves on myself, I have Goblin Welder, and I can just, like, swap Smuggler's Captor for, like, a Wormcoil engine. I can also hit Past in Flames. And now Elspeth comes down, probably. Yep. They uptick, and it... Oh, they just Emblem Gideon. Goblin Electromancer. What? What are you doing in there, son? Take it. Alright, deck, give me the goods. Winter Orb. That's probably not where we want to be. I don't think I'm dead next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Let's crew here. Attack Gideon. Draw a discard. Oh, that's pretty good. Duretti's gonna make a thing. They have 3 cards in hand? How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I Gifts Ungiven for Past in Flames, I mean, I guess there's not much downside to doing it right now, right? I Gifts here, I can't Brain Freeze, so yes, let's cast this now. So I can get Past in Flames, Battle Sphere, Worm Coil. They could put those in my hand. Past in Flames, Black Lotus, Battle Sphere, Worm Coil. Alright, I got 2.5 minutes, let's do this. Okay, they gave me the 2 creatures. I think that is their best decision as well. So now I have to get rid of my Smuggler's Copter or a Black Lotus. And then cast a Worm Coil Engine. Actually, Battlesphere blocks better. Pass turn. F6. Now Academy taps for a bunch of mana. I can still draw Urza, and then I can always Past in Flames for Wheel of Fortune if I really need to. Unfortunate thing is they have a hand. Banishing Light the Battlesphere. That's not the end of the world. I still have Worm Coil, and I'd much rather have Battlesphere get Banishing Lighted than Worm Coil Engine. I just wish I had more time, but that's kind of on me. Okay, so I don't really want a Wheel of Fortune either. Let's make an artifact. Because Duretti's ultimate's also really scary for them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Or Worm Coil. Pass turn. Elspeth can ultimate at -7. Ooh! What are they going to Vents her? Probably Duretti. Okay, Duretti goes to hand. Can I Winter Orb them? No. Alright. I have a minute and a half. I think I have to win off Wheel of Fortune into Brain Freeze, hope they draw Emrakul. That seems to be my only line, because they're about to Elspeth ultimate. And I only have a minute and a half, so it's not like I'm going to win a grindy game. Alright, let's grab a Black Lotus. Oh, right, Tithe Taker. Okay, Lightning Helix the Welder, okay. Get those. Citadel, I don't think does very much. I think I'm just going to go Past in Flames. Sack this for red. Play Duretti. Play Wheel of Fortune. Play Dark Ritual. Play Signet. Stormcon is 5. Let's cast Urza. And then Brain Freeze them. And hope they drew Emrakul. Yeah, I just played too slowly. Did you draw it? No! Oh man, I fought the good fight. I think I might have been able to win this if I played faster, but just a little bit too slow here. Let's cast Emery. I also was kind of going to deck myself. Yeah, alright, GG's. So, okay, I think even if I had gone off last game, they just put Emrakul in their deck. That's really unfortunate. I want to go to the game. How do I win this game? Can I win this game? Because they got rid of Myr Battlesphere, which can deal with Elspeth. They have a bunch of tokens, and I'm decking out. They didn't have the Emrakul, that would be good. I kind of wish I had seen Emrakul last game, because then I would have known to play around it. I think I messed up somewhere. Hard to say where. Anyways, great game, Sunbird. Good playing against you. Rough to lose on time, I think. Let's see, yeah, I think my best shot was the like 50% chance that they draw Emrakul. Those are my best odds. Wait a second. Did they discard Emrakul to Wheel of Fortune? Oh no. I can't check. If they did, that's even more sad. See you guys next time.